This is the PVY Z20 Pro, and this thing just hits the sweet spot. It is super budget friendly while still giving you all that you need. Decent size, decent range, decent features, a rack, mud guards in the front and in the back, as well as nice disc brakes, a gear shifter and huge adjustability. So this might actually be the best value e-bike of 2023, so let's check it out. Got the new drip from PVY. This is the Z20 Pro. By the way, if you're interested already, then check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you. And now, let's check it out. That's the box. It is quite manageable. 34 kilograms. A few more details on this side. Check it out right here. Yeah, now let's open it up. So, on top, we have this tray with all the accessories. Yeah, and the rest is the bike. Easy as that. So let's remove all the protection. So check this out. We'll get two add-ons basically. We'll get a phone holder, mobile phone holder, that you can use for all sorts of, well, handling bars, steering bars. Put the phone in there, nice add-on. And now check this out. They also included a motorcycle plane, or you can of course also use it for your bike. That is so nice. So 2 free add-ons, and the actual accessories are in here. So in this box we have the charging brick and the cable. That's the brick right here, and the top with the indicator. This side of course for the cable, nice long cable, and the charging connector right here. And for the power outlet you get this cable. In terms of safety features or safety equipment, you will also get a reflector for the back and a front light with a integrated reflector as well. Let's pull out. It's of course waterproof. There's the rubber seal. Yeah, and now we can turn it on. It has 2 modes, blinking mode and always on. Right on. And then we also get a set of tools for the assembly, of course, inside this bag. Nice bag, by the way. Then we also get the pedals, right and left. This is what they look like. Reflectors, of course, and these can also fold. Folding pedals. And lastly, the paperwork. So here we have it, page 1 with all the contents. So to recap, the pedals, the tools, the charging brick, the lights and reflectors, and of course the paperwork. Let's start with something easy, namely the pedals. For this we will need the pedals and the tools. To be specific, we need the big wrench to tighten them. Right one for the right side and the left one for the left side. Okay, and now it's also easier to demonstrate the folding. Next up, I will install the back reflector. For this we will need the tool with the crosshead. Yeah, and also of course the saddle. I have already put it in too. So this one right there. And then for the front light, we will need this tool because this tool will fit in here. And we actually also need the small wrench because there is a nut, a locking nut. Oh, and the mud guard actually also needs to get fixed with the same screw basically. Just notice that. Light in front. Then the mud guard, then through the frame and the locking nut on the back. So done with the front light install. Oh, here we have the keys, by the way. Set of keys. And lastly, the handlebar. So I put it in the lowest position so that the cables are not getting stretched too much. And then we need to reveal the screw. And for this, we need the wrench with the crosshead. That's the one that will fit in here. But first, let's get a proper orientation. Yeah, like this. And let's screw it in. So there we go. The saddle can be adjusted. Yeah, you can basically bring it down all the way. And it's also really long, so you can go high up. But I think I will go probably like right there, a bit higher. That's a proper height. And the handlebar can also be adjusted in height. That's the lowest position. And that's the highest position right here. So this bike has a huge range of adjustability, and when you open this, then you can also rotate it like that. Done with the setup. Took me around 15 to 20 minutes, not too bad. Let's inflate the tires. Tire pressure is 40 psi or 280 kPa, and we have regular car tire valves, so let's do it. So there we go. And lastly, let's check the alignment of the wheels. So first of all, the front wheel. Oh, perfect. Perfect alignment straight out of the factory. That's what I like to see. Yep. Nice. Now the same for the back wheel. Perfect. Nice. Done with the unboxing and with the setup. And now let's get to my first impressions and then to a close overview. So check it out. It came with quite a few features. Pre-installed mudguard. It also has the rack on the back. Nice feature to have for, you know, shopping and stuff like that. Disc brake in the back. In the front, we have the reflectors. We have all the standard equipment to make it road legal, of course. Another thing that stands out is the long saddle. So huge adjustability when it gets to the saddle and also to the handlebar. And we also have a 7-speed gear shifter by Shimano. Look at that, beautiful. All in all, nice build quality, straight out of the factory without any issues, and the frame is also looking quite nice. So let's take a close look. Starting at the back wheel, we of course have the caliper and the disc. Nice details on the frame right here. Reflector and also the spokes are looking fairly cool. They have this curved design. Then we also have the bike rack up to 25 kilograms. And then we also have the kickstand. You can also adjust this one. There is a screw on the back. You can make it shorter or longer. This is the rack from the top. And on the other side, we can see the gears and also the motor, integrated hub motor, looking good. Here we have the valve and also the tire, and that's the profile. Moving along, we of course have the chain. Then we have the guard to save your jeans from getting dirty. We of course have the pedals, the folding pedals right here. Then right here we have a nice carrying handle, folding mechanism right here with a safety feature. Then you can unfold it. I will demonstrate that in a second. Nice finish on the frame. And we have the name of the bike right here, as well as on the other side, screw of the kickstand. And also on this side of the frame, we have the flap for charging it. And there is also the on-off button in here. And also, as you can see, we have a USB-A port so that you can charge your phone on the go. Then on the front wheel, we of course have the front light, also shock absorber in the front, and of course the disc and the caliper. That's the front wheel. And this is what it looks like from the other side. Here we also have the branding. And I kind of missed that, but right here, there is also a little helper. Just align those and then you're good. But I also made it work without it. Here we have the folding mechanism of the handlebar and the handlebar itself. So right here, we have a throttle. We have the gear shifter. Brake. Here we also have a bell. And this one for adjusting the handlebar, of course. Left brake and the board computer and also the grip. Nice grip right here, cool texture. And from the side. Right here we have the handle. Right here we have the clamp for the saddle. Back here, of course, the reflector. And the saddle is also cushioned. And that's the saddle from the top. Soft and cushy. And lastly, before we can take it out for a spin, let me demonstrate the folding mechanisms. So this one, pull it up, unlock it. Then you can fold it up like so. On the other one, check this out. The frame has such a nice handle. Love it. On this one, pull this one up and then it will unfold like this. And then you can grab it like so and fold it up. And there we go. Look how small it has gotten. The last step would be to insert the saddle all the way and then it's super compact. And now to unfold it, I will just grab it right here. Kickstand. There we go. And the handlebar. Very well. So let's get going. Keys. Oh, wait a second. That's where okay, so you don't need the keys to drive it or like to turn it on. You need the key for removing the battery. Now I get it. Good stuff. Now let me tell you all about the specs and the features. And we're also simultaneously going for a comparison between two other contenders, namely the Hemo Z20 and the ADO A20. First of all, compare the prices. The Z20 Pro is the cheapest by almost $100. The frame is aluminum alloy in all cases. Motor power 500 watts, while the other two only have 250. Also, we have a shock absorption in the front, while the others don't have that. The batteries are very similar and they're made up of lithium 18650 cells. When it gets to the endurance, it's fairly similar too. Makes sense because the batteries have the same capacity. Charge time for all of them 5 hours, but the top speed 32 kph for the Z20 Pro, 25 for the other ones. This is of course the unlock, and we will cover that in this video too. The torque is also significantly higher, 50 Newton meters, and the other ones only 22 and 40. The gear shifting system is fairly similar. Now we have a nice feature, the USB charging port. The Z20 Pro has one, the other ones don't. Also the turnpike is half grip, while the other ones are turnpike. We also have way cooler tires. It's a one-piece wheel basically, and it's also a bit thicker. We also have metal mud guards, while the other ones have weak plastic ones. Also you will get a mobile phone holder for free, not included for the other ones, and we also get a rear rack, only for the Z20 Pro. Lastly, check out the folding and vehicle sizes, and also the max load is a bit higher for the Z20 Pro. So to recap, we have a stronger motor, shock absorption in the front, 3-section folding, the rear rack, sturdy front and rear fenders made out of iron. We have a USB charging port, and you will also get 2 add-ons, namely the phone holder and the raincoat for free on top, and the frame is also a bit stronger. Not bad, right? And now let's finally test it. The charge port was covered with duct tape, but yeah, this is where to plug it in for charging. Nice cable management all the way. When you want to turn it on, you just need to flip the red switch to on. Yeah, now we can already turn on the board computer. So with the M button, we can cycle through the pedal assist mode from 0 to 3. And oh yeah, press and hold the M button, we can cycle through the trip and switch to the odometer. And press and hold to, of course, turn it off. So here we go, ready to test. Let's turn it on, and let's start with pedal assist on 0. We have gears, so even without power, it should be no problem whatsoever to get going. Let's see, first gear. Yep, no problem whatsoever. Saddle feels comfortable. Second gear, third gear, fourth gear. Let's go all the way up to the 6th gear. Great ride feeling. No power, no pedal assist whatsoever. And I'm cruising at 14 kph. So let's switch it up. Pedal assist number 1. Oh yeah. Kicks in quite nicely. And up to, yeah, exactly 14 kph. Let's go to number 2. Oh yeah, let's go. This one kicks in way more. Brakes working fine. The second assist will bring us up all the way to 20 kph. And let's try the third one. Of course, all the way up to 25 kph. Great to have the shock absorbers. Just now they did a great job. Not bad. So far so good. I will see you in a second at the lake. There we go. No luck with the weather today, but the bike is looking great from all angles. Looking pretty dope. So let's take a few rounds across the beautiful lake. So here we go. Oh, sorry for the wind. Cruising at 25 kph, as you can see. 6th gear, no problem whatsoever. Easy going, super smooth ride. The front shock absorber is taking the few bumps on the way. Actually, let's go to 0 once again. Cruising on the 1st gear, 14 kph. 2nd gear, 15, 16. 3rd gear, 17. 4th gear, and gear number 6. So no pedal assist whatsoever, but no problem. All the way back to 3. Oh yeah, the bike definitely has a good amount of power. So lastly, let's test a bit of an incline. Oh, check this out, it's so nice. The shock absorber is so nice. Check it out, decent shock absorber in the front. Coming up in a bit. Okay, there we go. And let's see. Oh yeah, no problem whatsoever. Once the assist kicks in, we are off. No problem whatsoever. So here we go, we are back. Usually my test rides They span around 6 to 7 kilometers, but the battery is still fully charged, so this will give you plenty of range, to say the least. Pleasant ride thanks to the shock absorber. Saddle is also decent, not too bad. So yeah, definitely thumbs up from my side. So we are back from the ride test. As you saw, when you get the street legal version, the max speed is locked at 25 kph. And also something that I didn't show you is that the throttle actually works, but only up to around 6 kph. And it's also super slow. This is basically to help you get going from a standstill. But now let me show you how to unlock the max speed and also how to unlock the throttle. And PVY actually wants me to show you this in the video, and I absolutely love it. Usually the e-bike manufacturers, they don't want you to unlock it, but this is actually one of their selling points. Best company ever. And by the way, the pedal assist number 1 will take you up to 15 kph, the second one to 20 kph, and the third one to 25 kph, and the throttle to 6 kph. And after the unlock, the throttle will go up all the way without pedaling all the way up to 32 kph, no matter the pedal assist level. After the unlock, the first pass level will take you up to 18 kph, the second one to 25, and the third one to 32. So let's get started. Press both buttons for 5 seconds. And now we're in the menu. With the M button you can cycle through, and with the on-off button you can cycle through the programs and switch it around. Okay, so setting number 1 is for changing the units, mph and kph. That's fine, of course. And with the second setting, you can switch from 25 to 32 kph. And it's as simple as that. When you want to lock in the setting, you need to press and hold the power button. So I want to switch it up to 32 and then press and hold the power button. And now it's locked in. Let's check. Yep, it's locked in. All right. And now the throttle can also take you up all the way to 32 kph, but there is a non-zero start safety feature, so you need to start pedaling a bit. And then it will work and kick in all the way up to 32 kph. So as you saw, they will make it super easy for you to unlock it, to change the settings. And now let me also demonstrate the throttle. The max speed is now at 32 kph, and the throttle will work without pedaling all the way up to the speed, but there is a non-zero start. And that means we need to pedal like half a round. Yeah, and now we can already use it. Again, let's see when it will kick in. There we go. And when you're already driving, then as you can see, it will work because we're already moving. Let's take it up to full speed with the throttle only. Ah, yeah, love it. There we go. Yeah, like one round. That means if you want a fast activation, just use the first gear, because then it will kick in pretty much immediately and you won't need to pedal anyways. So first gear it is. And as you can tell by the charge level yesterday, I took it for a way longer ride. And even at like half the charge level, it can still take you up to 32 kph, no problem. So good stuff. For the price point, it has great features, great specs, the build quality all in all is decent, the size is just right, and thanks to the rear rack, it is super practical too. Yeah, I just really like the size. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right. Great adjustability too. So yeah, as I said, all in all, a great value. The total payload capacity is 150 kilograms, so it also features a strong frame. And also when you fold it, you can remove the battery, so it has a removable battery with a range of up to 80 kilometers. Yeah, not to forget, thanks to the folding mechanism, it's also super portable and the handle makes it easy to carry as well. And for this size, it is actually quite light. It just weighs 22 kilograms. And the motor specs can be unlocked too. So you can take it from 250 watts of power up to 500 watts. And you can also bring up the speed from 25 kph to 32 kph. And that's definitely trippy. Check out the product links in the description if you're interested. But before you go, smash that like button, then subscribe, ring the bell and click all to never miss amazing tech magnet videos. That's it for this one. Enjoy your day and I will see you soon.